Hey guys, it's Marks and Alex from the Disciples. We both topped the UK Nationals today. I came top 8, Alex came top 16, and we both played Kashtira as the deck is broken, the cards are really good, and you can kind of build it to beat all the other decks, and that's the approach we took.
Shout out Bancroft as well, top 32 with the list.
Yeah.
Shout out James, babbled with the list.
Yeah. We actually had two more X2s playing the same list. Joe White finished top 4 with the same list too, so I thought it was a really good cash list going into a tournament like UK Nationals. But the format's done, so I'll quickly go through it. Engine, standard, 3 Fenrir, 3 Unicorn, 2 Rise, 1 Scarecrow, 3 Planet, and a Terraforming, 3 Theosis, 3 Birth, 1 Big Bang. I don't think there's much to talk about here.
Yeah, format's over anyway.
No, the ratios are standardized. And for the non-engine, we played the power spells. Like, I think these are really good into the mirror, and I think these cards also help you going first. Like, the Kashtira board isn't amazing going first, and we played this deck quite conservatively, not trying to use all our cards turn 1. Like, if anything, we just want to use 1 Unicorn and build a board, and use these cards to make us live till turn 3, and then usually then we could crack them. And if we knew they were playing Kashtira, we would just let them start. Because I think these cards like swing the mirror match so much. Like, we get to play with 6 cards with very good spell cards. And like, honestly, these two can steal a game by itself by taking a Rise and making a Zeus and clearing the board.
Yeah. It works well with the side deck as well with the game plan with the more power spells in the side deck, which we'll see in a bit.
So the hand shots, we didn't play too much of a lineup. There was only 3 Ash, 3 Shifter, 2 Imperm. The reason why we play this is because like, Ash isn't the best hand trap by itself, but there's matchups where Ash is like the best card versus it. There was a lot of Rogue, but Ash does well. Versus Labyrinth, I think it's amazing. Versus Brandon, I think it's amazing. And yeah, the 2 Imperm were kind of just the 2 add-on cards. There's a lot of Rogue in the deck, and this card is good versus everything. It's probably not amazing in the mirror. And of course, Shifter. Extra deck. 3 Rise, 2 Big Eye for the mirror, 2 Shangri-La, 2 Zeus, 1 Diabolus, 1 Dark Arm, Entis, Fossil, Donna for Hire. I think Moffatt played a different extra deck.
I played the Garura because I just wanted like a card that would be good in every single matchup for like coverage. But these cards are probably better into like the more common matchups like Cash and stuff.
But yeah, I don't really. You mainly use most of them. These cards are just extras. I think this is probably these two are probably the main ones. This came up for me today.
Goliath, like, I swear, every time when I played the deck, when I played the deck before Goliath, it came up so much. I put Goliath in my deck.
I got Lightning Storm today. This protected me, and this card helped clear my own Zeus.
Yeah.
So I Zeus, banished it, I popped my own Zeus, and continued playing from there. So those two were definitely the side deck. So since there weren't many hand traps in the main, we decided to respect super heavy post side. 3 Drone, 3 Bell. Bell kind of works like Veiler. There's a lot of cards that switch from Grave. And Bell also respects Labyrinth, which I thought would be kind of popular. And also hits Branded, Math Mech too. So I really like this hand trap lineup. This deck, post side, you take out all the quick play spells that are bad versus some matchups like Enemy Controller and Talents. And these kind of trade well, guys, I think. These are like, the Storms are amazing in the mirror. Like, it's so hard to beat Book of Moons, Econs, and Eclipses. So the Storms are so sick, and the last Eclipse was pretty much just the extra card on that side deck, given that I felt like these were like mandatory. So since we were letting the mirror start, and we also let Sprite start, we would side this in going first, pretty much versus every other deck. Super Harry, Math Mech, Pearly, Dragon Link, Plant, and it's kind of like, it helps with the hands that Brit, because at the end of the day, when you play against Kashtira, all these decks are trying to crack the Kashtira board. So if you flip this, they kind of can't win, and the point is just a really good card going first.
A special Fenrir set, Tikaboo, it's hard to lose.
But yeah, I was really happy with the side deck and the main deck. Honestly, I don't think I could have built it better for the tournament. But on to the new format. New decks. Should be interesting. Shout outs. Brother Games, the legends. It's my local game store. Shout out everyone who borrowed me cards. Leon, Alex. Shout out Jess for going next all the way to top 4 with plants. Would have been really cool for her to win it. Shout out Matt. Anyone else?
Shout out to everyone that tested in Cash Group Theory.
Oh yeah, shout out the whole team. The Disciples, for for helping. Like everyone helped and chipped in ideas, especially Henry sharing his theory on how to play the deck. Yeah, everyone kind of came together for this nationals and helped each other. So shout out the boys.
See you Euros.
Yeah.